what grows. And when I'm through, why not have it go? Take your time, steady and you can do it right. Shoshie can enter my world. Watch what grows. And when I'm through, why not have it go? Oh, we paint miniatures. We paint miniatures. We paint miniatures. Turn on tuning in, hear what I say. Watch it real closely, enjoy your stay. You'll see me painting from up above, and if you like it, give it mad love. Take your time, steady and you can do it right. Shoshie can enter my world. Watch what grows, and when I'm through, why not have it go? Take your time, steady and you can do it right. Shoshie can enter my world. Watch what grows, and when I'm through, why not have it go? We paint miniatures. 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 We paint miniatures.
Hello, it's Shoshie and we are live and it is Friday. And how's everybody doing? Are you guys all hyped? It is 2021 and it's about time. It's about time for a new year, a new start. Good things are coming this year for all of us. How's everybody doing? I'm going to say hi to people in chat. Rumble, hello. Diomedes Industries, Benjamin's Prime. Yeah, that original song that I had made. It was like my metal song about miniatures. I'm still pretty happy about that song. That's why I've never gotten rid of it, because it's just such a cute song. Millennia, hey. Yay, Carlos F. Garcia, how are you guys? Mad love. Yay, there's my host from Carlos. Hi, thank you so much. Millennia is tired. My neighbors 2 floors down did ruckus until we asked them to lower the volume at 3 a.m. Whoa. Cajos Angel, hello, Happy New Year. Yeah, tonight, bed early. I don't know how long my stream's gonna be, so maybe it will be an early night. And I'm Lindy, yay. Yay, yay, yay. I don't know what that means. Wait, let me see if I can read it. I don't know how, you're going to have to help me pronounce it, Melindy. Bleviden Nud Da. I'm guessing. I don't speak Welsh, but that's really awesome that you wrote me in Welsh. Yay! Morgan, the hated. You're not hated here, Morgan. Let's see who else is here. Robosh76. Yay, good attempt. Is the W pronounced with a V? The thing about Welsh is it's all consonants, isn't it? It's kind of like Polish. It's an old LARP name. Nice. Did you do vampire LARPing or what kind of LARP? I used to vampire LARP back in the 90s. 90s through early 2000s. Like 2002 is pretty much when I quit. It's easier than Yiddish? I don't know about that. Solar? Okay, I've heard of that. Nero, I've heard of Nero. That's some intense LARPing. That's some outside camping in the woods kind of LARPing. Woo! Mine was all inside with black trench coats and being, 3 days. That's intense LARPing. I bet it was really fun though. So I always wanted to do something like Nero or like Solar, but yeah, Mike's laughing at me already. I don't do bugs and I don't want to get hurt either because I feel like I would fall or something would happen. Nothing else like it, exactly. Benjamin says, trying to figure out how to paint Jules' skin tone Samuel L. Jackson piece. Do you have an older that I can reference? I have do you mean like a dark skin tones? Okay, so this was my secret weapon. This is the Chimera Golden. Use this as a highlight, but then glaze it back with your sienna. Hold on. There's the sienna. You don't want to put the straight sienna on, the brown, because it just doesn't quite do it. You need the gold underneath to make it glow a little bit. You might need to add a tiny bit of ivory to this. But I actually plan on doing some tutorials of dark skin in the future. Here's the thing, lots is changing. We're gonna talk about this. I'm gonna paint, we're gonna talk, we're gonna hype my new Patreon. Guys, give me some hype. I started a Patreon and I'm gonna be making my own line of models. It's already launched. I'm gonna go ahead, hold on here. I'm gonna write down my little spiral. I want you guys to know, does anybody know why I have a spiral in my logo? Do I recommend using purple to shade brown skin? Yeah, that sounds fine. With a little bit of, like this is what I might use to shade it. Just, it's a transparent, so it will kind of make it feel like deep. I know, wood hype. You carved that spiral once in a dice bag. Yes, you did. Does anybody know why I chose it? So spiral comes back from my watercolor days. I'm writing this down even though I'm not going to be I'm not encouraging subscribing at this moment, because if you're going to support me monetarily, it's better off to go to patreon.com/Shoshie's Minis. That's where you should go if you want to support me monetarily. Don't subscribe, because this new way of doing things is going to be how I'm going to be streaming in the future too. Lots is changing. YouTube a couple ethnic skin tones on Shoshie's channel. Yeah. They're not as detailed as the one I'm going to do eventually. I'm going to do a really detailed one with the earth miniature. All right, let me explain what's happening with this channel. This channel it's not going to go away. I'm going to still have this channel. Kitten Lover, thank you for following. You guys are awesome. Cajos, hello. The minis will be available outside the Patreon, absolutely. Now all the Patreon subscribers are going to get a promo code that they'll be able to use on the their first pre-order. So you can, save that coupon code for a future pre-order. Let's say you don't like the angel that we just put out. Hold on. There's so much to talk about. Thank you, Rumble. Rumble just posted the Patreon. If you want to go there now and check out the model, I posted it public, so you'll be able to see the model that we're going to be working on first. His name is Angel. He's a very hunky angel, as I promised. My first six models, my series, are going to be very handsome, very attractive. So they're going to be demi-humans, the first 6. I've got ideas for an orc. I've got ideas for like a male harpy / crow boy. I've got an idea for, what was the other one? A demon. Yep. I've had some other ideas thrown at me. So those are four models. I had one more. I can't remember now. But those are the ones I've been thinking about. Please do one of the Fae Royal Court. That's a good idea. That's a really good idea. I love elves. I love elves. Okay, I'm going to write that down. Fae Royal Court. Do you think a sexy Oberon would be nice, Morgan? Sexy Oberon would be, I could do that for sure. Slash Green Man. We kind of talked about the Green Man / a Dryad. Or a Druze, as they call the male Dryads. The angel looks like he would have a cold booty from sitting his naked butt on that rock. I don't think it's cold in heaven. Or on the astral plane, right? Because he's a fantasy creature. Wood elfy with horns and whatnot. Yes, I love it. Court wood elf. I love it. Somebody else thought of a satyr. We thought of a lot of things. If you really want to weigh in, join the Patreon. You get to actually be part of weighing in on decisions. I'm going to be making polls. And so at the first tier, the first 2 tiers are the Splendid Supporter. And so I want to be really clear. This isn't about a physical product Patreon. Some people got kind of like a little salty because I wasn't offering STL files or products or anything like that. That's not what kind of Patreon this is. This is a support the artist Patreon. And in return, the benefits I'm creating are, I will be doing live streams, but really in the future, I'm going to be doing live streams through Patreon. And I'm kind of considering doing a couple extra live streams for tier 2 and 3, and then maybe one a month for tier 1. I'm not sure yet. See, I'm torn because I wanted to get away from live streaming because my eyes are not as good as they used to be, and I want to be able to work on commissions more. So I'm thinking of changing my approach to live streaming so that when I do live stream, I will be streaming like a specific kind of tutorial each time. Like I have the Earth Bust, and I was thinking about doing a dark skin tutorial just for Patreons, Twitch has not been working out for me on a business level, both from the commission standpoint, because I'm not getting commissions done doing Twitch, and from a just a business, and also because of my eyes. I do so much better when I'm not streaming paint-wise, so that's going to be changing quite a bit. Hey, Frerk, how are you? How do I say, like, Frohes Neues Jahr? Is that right, Mike? Huh? Frohes Neues Jahr? Yeah. I did it right. Yay! Live streams don't lend themselves well to pressured work. Exactly. And in order to create these models, I'm going to need a little bit more time. So in order to do this, I had to replace the models are replacing the Twitch income. I'm going to make the models whether or not people back the Patreon or not. But what's awesome about the Patreon is if you do help me with it, it will make those models come out faster, and it will give me that security, that income every month that Twitch was giving me, that will enable me not to have to use my commission money toward the models, which I'll probably still end up doing anyway, because you know, that's probably how it's going to end up turning out. I don't foresee me making enough Patreon money to completely pay for the models. I'll definitely have to do some out of pocket, but everybody who does back the Patreon, you're going to get 5% coupon, promo coupon on whatever your first pre-order model is. Because like I said, we're going to do a series. You'll be able to see what models are coming out and when by just following the Patreon. You can follow the Patreon without backing it monetarily. So that's another thing. So you can kind of keep an eye on things. And let's say the month that the model comes out and you want to back it, you know, to kind of give that extra push, you can. Done. Surprised. Early bird is still there. Oh, good. Yeah, early bird. So all the early bird tiers are still there. So this is a good time to get involved. Yay. Thank you for following SBC 1492. Let me go back and read chat because I see a lot of questions. How do I search you in the app? Shoshie's Minis. Oh, and you can just do notice. I've got a exclamation point notice. Let me make sure I got it in here. There we go. Rumble's got it as well. I think it's notice get to as well. There we go. Shoshie created Patreon, is starting of her own line of miniatures. Join to help support her and be part of the creation. There's a Discord. Everybody who joins the Patreon gets invited to the Discord. What I'm doing is I'm switching from streaming, and I'm going to be doing Discord hangouts a lot more, which I'll have Patreon only Discord hangouts a lot. Definitely on a weekly basis. I'll be doing my Whip Trip live stream or hangout. See, I got to switch away from live streaming. And I'm going to be doing hangouts because then I can do so much more work while I'm hanging out in Discord chat, and you actually get a lot more one-on-one attention from me because I can listen and paint, whereas on stream I kind of have to keep distracting myself to look at chat. It's so much harder. So you really get it's a much closer relationship. The relationship on Patreon and Discord is going to really be a lot closer than it is on Twitch. So that's a benefit. Let me go back and look at chat. The angel looks like he would have a cold booty. Wood elfie with horns. I saw Dogma. Angels have no booties. Yes, that's true. I forgot about that. And I actually don't think this guy has a booty either. He's sitting on a rock. Berg says, I wish you the best for 2021 in your Smexy mini range. Yay. Only the first 6 are going to be, well, the first 6 to 12. We'll see what happens with the next 6. I want to support you. It will happen sometime, but my backlog has grown so big already that I have to select if I don't want to drown under resin. I completely understand. Melanie, what I suggest that you do is you just follow, because you can follow the Patreon without pledging, and then you can see what's going on. And then when you're ready and when you have time, you can come in and join us. It was quite a quiet evening with lots of board gaming. Nice. Try to do a leather live stream. Yeah. Oh yeah, you've been trying to do a leather live stream? That's what Diomedes does. Hi, Lamunis. You can say Froyus Noyus. Froyus Noyus. Goyus. You got to have the R in the back, right? All right. Have I considered getting my own website and putting the videos there with a subscription? Yeah, I'm thinking about that as well. That's a really good idea. Let me write that down. Website and some people have been telling me about that, but here's the thing, videos, I don't edit. So you'd have to just deal with, I cannot do editing. That's the only thing. Website with videos. So you guys would have to just have, see, I think it's gonna, you know, what we could do, we could screen the videos through the Discord, and then I could talk and answer questions and stuff. That's possible. Subscription. I want people to get value out of it, right? And me not have to bust my tuchus, right? If I was good at making videos, I would have already done it, because yeah. You'll make sure to get at least one. My cupboards are close to overflowing. One mistake and a piece is ruined. Oh no! I can understand that Twitch is not working from a business perspective. Sorry to hear that. I really will miss you. Like I said, you can still watch me paint through the Patreon. It just won't be as often. Patreon takes too much. You want all of your donation support. Yeah. Actually, Patreon doesn't take as much as Twitch does, Morgan. Twitch takes a lot more. I get a lot more of the percentage than Twitch would do. So, but yeah, and you could always, how could we do it? You know, you can make videos the same way you broadcast. That's what I would probably have to do, Morgan. Yeah, I'd probably have to make videos the way I broadcast on Twitch, where I'd kind of just, it's harder though because if I'm live streaming, I'm talking to you guys, I'm engaging. If I'm just making a video, then I'm just talking to myself, right? Yeah, it's just so tricky. But anyway, Patreon is live. I've got a good, healthy number of Patreon subscribers, which thank you. If you're a Patreon backer, thank you so much, because we're gonna make this happen and we're gonna have a blast doing it. Your barrier to this is the company Patreon. You have known employees there and really prefer not to support that company. Yeah, CR Pearson, there is a way to support me directly. You know, let me think. You can always tip me through Twitch. That's a way to do it. Then PayPal just gets a little bit. Ko-Fi, yeah, PayPal. My Twitch is directly, if you go down into my profile on Twitch, I've got a tip jar, and that you can send money right through that. Yeah, let me think. I will maybe, when I set up my website, because I will be setting up a website, I will attach a Ko-Fi or a PayPal, something, Google Pay. Yeah, I'll attach something so that if people who want to support me or my models or however not support Patreon, then you can do it. And depending on how, I think I could add you to the Discord if you did that on a regular basis. Pay takes zeros. What is pay? I've never heard of that. Okay, you've taught me a lot. I really want to continue supporting what you do. Thank you. Appreciate that. I'll figure something out. That's the other thing I'm going to be working on this January, is getting a website up. Pay takes zeros. I've never heard of pay. You definitely have taught me lots also. I appreciate that. Google Pay. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I can email you I'll send you, let's see. My email is, I think it's attached to my PayPal. Let me think. I don't want to say my email on the stream because I don't know if it would get picked up by spiders or bots or anything. I'm not sure how that works. But I'll figure it out. I'll figure out some kind of tipping jar on my website once I do. Post it on the website? Yeah. That's a great idea. Or Patreon. Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah. I will post it on the Patreon, Morgan. That's a good idea. Okay, let me write that down. Post, email. Okay. You can always contact me directly, and I can give it to you. I want you to get paid. Thank you. Belle, hi, Belle. Okay, let's look. Let's speaking of free content, here we go. We're going to paint one of these beautiful minis. These are Dungeons and Diversity minis. I just love the concept of supporting this company, Strata Miniatures. And these are the Dungeons and Diversity is what they're called. There's a dwarf paladin. There's a tiefling cleric. And this is, I think it's just a human, but it's a druid. I think it might be an elf druid, maybe. I'm not sure. But these are really cool. Anyway, I was going to paint these. We're going to talk about the Patreon. Anything you guys wanted to talk about with what's going on and the future of Shoshie's Minis. Yeah, so things will be changing. I will be streaming less. I will be doing Discord hangouts in my Patreon Discord very often. Very often. Maybe even, I don't want to say daily just yet, because I'm one of those people that I say what I do and I do what I say, right? And I don't want to say that I'm going to hang out daily if I don't. But I'm definitely going to do weekly for sure. And I'm going to be doing my live streams through Patreon on the weekends. Because this way, my American following, who has been kind of absent from my live streams for the past year, because I switched over to the European kind of thing, a lot of my American followers haven't been able to see me in a long time. So that'll be cool. I'll be able to chat with people on the weekends. And some of my Australian followers will get to check me out on my Patreon live streams. The only thing is I have to figure out how to stream through YouTube. So I think the way it goes is you set up a live stream on YouTube, private one, and then you post it to the Patreon. I think that's what I'm going to probably end up doing. By the way, I'm going to paint his whole head with this burgundy color so I can get all my shadows in here. My tiefling. Has anybody seen the TV show Community? I just started watching it with Joel McHale. It's so cute. I forgot, it came out in 2009. So it's a little bit old, and a little bit dated. Things have changed a lot in 10 years, hasn't it? I found out that Joel McHale is exactly the same age as me. Or very close to it anyway. Hi, Sarge. Happy New Year. Sarge, did you see that I launched a Patreon? I'm going to be creating my own miniature line. Husband is watching. It is not for me. Oh, yeah, it's not for you. I haven't decided if it's for me yet or not. Now I'm curious if YouTube auto-records streams. I think it does. But if they're private, you can only view them if you have the link, I think. So they'll be reviewable through the Patreon, because the only way to see it is through the link. And part of the idea behind a Patreon membership thing is that's a glove. I don't want to paint that. His glove. That's okay. I'm going to get back over here and get his elbow at least. Should we do this elbow? Yeah. Nope, that's okay. I think we're good on tiefling. Get his little chinny chin underneath here. All right. Ding, ding, ding. I'm thinking about a color palette for this cleric. What's a good color palette? Humor is so cheesy. It is cheesy. You saw that? Congrats. You'll be checking it out. Awesome. I'm going to be streaming through the Patreon, Sarge. And I'm also going to be doing Hangouts. Maha, thank you so much for your raid. Let me go ahead and give a shout out to Maha. There she is. There we go. Guys, follow Maha. She's amazing. She's so cool. We were talking about the new Patreon and how that everything is going to be changing for the Shoshie's Minis streaming brand, and how streaming is going to be done through the Patreon now. We had to make some changes. Oh, I'm supporting you too, Maha. You're so awesome. Hype, 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 hype. How do I say? Estalius? Thank you so much for following. Bronze chair. Yes, bronze chair. That's a fantastic idea. Okay, with bronze, I'm going to base my color. I'm going to make this metal. This is going to be my base for my bronze, is this burgundy. I got it. Good. Pip Chirpington. Hello. So, new things are happening. Creating a line. I'm going to show everybody, so because there might be some new people who haven't seen the new miniature. And if Rumble, will you go ahead and share the post, sorry, not the post, but the link to my Patreon again. So, this is one of the concept arts of the model who I'm going to create. His name is Angel, obviously. Very smexy. Very nice. And then I also have a this is like a 4 angle. So the sculptors will be able to see. Here we go. So this is the first model we're going to make in a series of 6 demi-humans. The first 6 will be demi-human males and very attractive, sexy ones. They won't all be as cut as this. I want to have like a male orc. I want to have kind of a roly-poly dad bod cutie. And I want to have kind of a skinny, like a crow boy, you know, little svelte. I want to show off all the various types of male beauty that is out there to showcase. That's something that we never see. How often do we see male beauty displayed in a miniature? Almost never. Almost never. It's more, you know, I want to show different types of masculinity. I want to show a positive, very positive ones. There we go. We're getting the chair here. There we go. There's the Patreon. You're working on more Lost Soul Bust, struggling with the crystals. You're still struggling, Maha? I think that, oh, you weren't the one that messaged me. Somebody else messaged me about crystals the other day, Maha. So send me a message on Facebook and I will tell you what I told them. Because I bet you're having the same problem as they are. Dad bods, yay, yes. Why don't you add the Patreon link next to the other social media links too? That's a good idea. That's a very good idea. Add Patreon link to social media. That's good. I'm going to do that. I can't do it right now, but I will. At the channel description. Hi, Biffus. Yeah, so I need to add the Patreon to all of my social media platforms, to be truthful. That is going to be happening very soon. It's a lot. It's a little overwhelming how much work I have to do. So it will all, but I'm so glad you guys are reminding me of things I need to do, because it will happen. The good thing is also Patreon itself is pretty good about reminding the creators to do stuff as well. You know, who was it that was talking about not wanting, C.R. Pearson, you were talking about not wanting to support Patreon. You know, I don't blame you. And I'm finding that social media platforms, period, are becoming a little bit problematic across the board. I mean, Facebook and Instagram are having issues like wanting to own everybody's content. You know, I know they've gone through this before too. I think creators in general get the short end of the stick when it comes to anything. And unfortunately, we're kind of beholden to these platforms because sure, I can make a website, and that's a big part of why I want to make a community with this Patreon. If I can create the community, then again, the website could possibly support, you know, its own platform, right? Its own group of people. It's so tricky. Oh, no way, Bachelor. I won't even touch Parlor with a 10-foot pole. Those are not my people. No offense. Hi, Ravage. I think we all want you to succeed. Yeah. Do you want me to message you on Facebook? Yeah, Belle. Yes, please. I like your ideas, Belle. Hi, all right backside. Yay. Ravage says Happy New Year. Yay. Good, Ladalure. Yep. It's so funny. Oh, look at this brush. I'm getting little hairs. So I decided to make this whole shield. It's going to be probably metallic. We'll see. All right, we've got all the things that I'm going to have be metallic metal. It's painted. I'm just doing touch-ups real quick. Where's my bronze? It's been a minute since I got a paint. Here's light bronze. Where's my dark bronze? It's been so long. I don't know where anything is on my, that's silver. Right. Aha, found them. Okay. So this is awesome. Here, let's give this a good shake. It's been so long since I've used these metallics. You're going to miss me on Twitch? I know. Like I said, I may still stream every now and then. So what I plan to do, when I do stream on Twitch, it's because I'm going to have something to announce or roll out or show off, you know. So I may still use Twitch, but it will be in a completely different way. Hi, Okami. Happy New Year to Ginger Biscuit, Peppercorn, Mike. Don't forget Bear. You had an evil plan. I was going to send you a Winsor Newton Series 7, and I want to see a reaction to the first time you use it. I've used them. You know what, Morgan? I used to get Series 7s, and I'll be honest, they are not the brush they used to be. The only reason why I don't get them now is because I'm very hard on brushes, and a Series 7 is nice. But as hard as I am on brushes, it's don't waste your money. No offense, but I'm so evil to brushes that it's just better to buy me a cheap brush. And these Game Envy brushes are pretty nice, actually. They do me well. All right, I'm going here. I'm just hitting the highlights of See how nice that looks against that burgundy? Just highlighting it, leaving the burgundy on the bottom there. I appreciate the thought and the gift though. Maybe buy me a Game Envy brush. That would be less money spent and more spent wisely. You could buy me a couple Game Envy brushes for the same price. And I'm not even sponsored by Game Envy, by the way. I do like their brushes. There we go. This bronze is looking good. You only use yours for eyes and scroll work. That's a good idea. Can Twitch show older episodes so you can put fillers in for folks that may have missed them? That's a good idea. Yes, I can do that. I can post those old episodes. It's called, what is it called? It's called a oh, I don't remember what it's called now, but I can repost videos from ages ago if you want me to. If you guys want me to post old episodes on Twitch, let me know in the comments, because I do have the ability to do that, and I have been saving all the stuff on YouTube as well. So, which reminds me, I need to get into my Twitch account and post up some more videos to YouTube. It's been a minute. Okay, see how nice and bronzy that looks? And then I'm going to do this little holy symbol star, whatever he has here. There we go. Okay, almost all done with that. So that's the first. I need to do the wheels. We'll do the wheels. I'm going to use coal black on the wheels. I lied. I'm going to use coal black and a gray. How about this one? Warm dark gray. I'm going to wet blend it. Black first. Hang on, I'm going to look at chat. There's lots of chat going. You use Rembrandt? I like Rembrandt. Yes. Okay. Did I end up getting your parcel of chocolate yet? Nope, not yet. I'll have to check. I'm not permanently leaving Lady B. I'm just going to be streaming in a different platform. So I'll be streaming through my Patreon. And I was explaining the reason. There's a couple reasons. One, I am not the spring chicken that I was when I started. Not that I was a spring chicken then, but I have aged 5 years since I started Twitch, and I will be 50 this year. Later in this year, I will be 50 later this year, which I love that I'm going to be 50. I feel like I'm the elder of my tribe, right? I love that. I love the round, beautiful number that is 50. Anyway, I'm excited for that, but my eyes are also 50, or almost 50, right? My poor eyes. And you guys have noticed that it's harder and harder for me to paint quality when I'm streaming. And that's my biggest beef, is that a lot of the streaming that I do is commissions. My commissions have really suffered. So not suffered, but I have had less. I'm going to use a little bit of this pink to make my gray. This is tan flesh, by the way. I'm going to mix it with my gray to make my gray a little bit lighter. So here's my goal for 2021. I want to have my commission business increase. In order to do that, I need to stream less and paint more. And then post, you know what, everything else is going to see an increase. So if you follow me on my other social media, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, those posts are going to increase. I will still do little painting tutorial type stuff. They might be picture posts, you know. I'm not going to stop teaching. I'm just going to stop the live streaming on Twitch. I'll still be live streaming through Patreon, and I'll still be doing regular Discord hangouts on Patreon with my patrons as well. So like I said, the business model has to change. And you guys know this isn't a hobby for me. This is a business. This is my real job. And I unfortunately had to look at the reality, and Twitch is not working out for me as a business. So unfortunately, I have to change things. That doesn't mean that you can't get the benefit of me teaching in another form. So that's a good thing. I really like those little wheels. Look at that, so cute. All right, I'm going to add a little bit more black. So if you really if you've been supporting me on Twitch, I recommend that you come support me on Patreon instead. And then you get all of the benefits of being part of helping me create these new line of minis, and a lot of the benefits that you got before from being with me on Twitch, which is a lot of support, we're going to be still doing our whip trips on the Discord. We're going to be doing a lot of the Discord hangouts, which means that you'll be able to actually talk to me and not just chat at me. And I'll be able to look at your work in real time and not just in a whip trip setting, right? That's a big thing. Aww. Yeah, I'm gonna be 50. And I look good for 50. Yay! Yeah, so Alright Backside is one of my Discord moderators, and he and Sneaky and I used to hang out on a regular basis on other Discords, and that's something that I really, really want to continue. Thanks, Melindy. You thought I was mid-40s? I was mid-40s, like 5 years ago. I'm not 50 yet. I will be 50 at the end of the year. I just turned 49. I remember I had my birthday in November. Aw, Nalindy, you're such a sweetie. I'll be 34 was a good time. 34, 35. Let's see the geckos for the first time. Okay, Biscuit just had a shed, and so did Peppercorn. They both just shed this week, so they both look great. Not a day over 21. I would not want to be in my 20s again. We've been watching Love Island UK Ravage. No, I would not want to be in my 20s. Not in this time. Benjamin redeemed a Yiddish word of the day. Oh my gosh, we got to have a Yiddish word of the day. Where is Dave when we need him? Right, Melindy? Hold on. I'm going to get out the geckos. Hold on a second. I'm going to get both geckos out because they both had a shed, and actually I don't know if Ginger Biscuit's shed was perfect. But I don't know if Ginger Biscuit's shed was perfect, but I know that Peppercorn's was. There they both are. Oh, they're so cute. Oh, look at how sweet they are. They're lying side by side like spooned. They're so cute. Let me let Biscuit get used to the light. Here's Peppercorn. Happy New Year, Peppercorn. Blip, blip, blip. Blip. Here, I'm going to show you her new skin. Look at how beautiful brown chocolatey it is. So cute. She's so skinny. She's always been a little one. But her tail is nice and chunky. Oh, hold on, let me show you. There she is. She hide. I think she sees herself in my monitor. Let me see if I can minimize this so she doesn't freak out. Let's see. Okay, that's better. Yeah, now you can see her. Look at that. Isn't that cute? She's less self-conscious when she can't see herself in the monitor. When she looks at herself, she gets a little weirded out. Like, uh-oh, there's another strange gecko. Anyway, perfect shed. Beautiful brown. Let's get out the biscuit. Hang on a second. There you go. Yes, Yiddish for helpful. Okay, the Yiddish word for helpful. That's a good question. Let me think if I can find it. Ooh, biscuit, don't jump, don't jump. Don't yeet. Okay, putting peppercorn back. Getting out the biscuit. Let's see how her skin looks. I haven't held her since she shed, so put this one back. Oh, it looks good. She looks great. Perfect shed. Oh, this is too bright. Hold on, let me adjust. 1 second. I gotta adjust the brightness a smidge because she's so albino or whatever. Let's do this. Gain. There, that's a little bit better. There we go. It's still a little bright. She's a biscuit. She's not as scared as her own image in the biscuit. Hi, there we go. Is it Nutzik? Dave, I know Dave was here to do our Yiddish for us. Nutzik is helpful in Yiddish. Nutzik. Is that right, Dave? Did I pronounce it right? I can't read Hebrew. Nutzik. Here's the biscuit. Little biscuit. Look at, see? All her toes are perfect. No shed on any of the toes. I have a little video of her shedding. It's pretty cool. Do you guys want to see the video of her shedding? Jay Dubois Minis, thank you so much for the follow. This is our African fat tail bit. Poor gecko. Look at that. There we go. Now she doesn't have to squint. A little bit. Bleb. Oh, she's so cute, isn't she? She's like a little dino. Yeah, that's the perfect light. Okay, you want to see? Yes. All right, I'm going to put the gecko back, and we're going to look at a quick little video of her shedding. So they, first of all, don't want to freak you out, but they do eat their own skin, and the reason why is because if they left their skin around, predators might find them. So they do funny things. They like poo in their water bowl. This is all things to keep predators from finding them. So they do eat their own skin. It also helps them gain back nutrients and calcium. So hold on here. Where's my... Just wait, Maha. I'm trying to... Hold on a second here. Okay, here's the video. Let's see if I... Oh, that's not the video. That's the picture. Hold on. There's the video. Let's see. So he's pulling. Pull it off. Get that skin. When they get in that shed thing right before they rip it all off, they look like they're wearing little jammies. Isn't that cool? It's weird though, isn't it? so. I like being a lizard owner. I don't think so because it's so loose. Their skin is like already kind of off of them. It's just like around them. And then they just pull it off and it's already like not attached to their body. Does that make sense? Let me slip into something more comfortable. Yes. Yeah, I think that's why Peppercorn gets so fussy. Peppercorn gets very fussy when she sheds. She's already kind of temperamental. Biscuit doesn't care. Biscuit, you can hold her while she's in shed. It doesn't bother her that much. But Peppercorn, remember one time I picked her up and I didn't know she was in shed because she wasn't as gray as she normally was. You only shed after the beach visits. It does, but it's so weird. It is weird, yeah. But it's cool too because you don't get to see stuff like that, you know. We don't all usually see a lizard shed. And I believe almost all lizards shed. Lizards and snakes. That's how they grow, is they get a new skin. Yeah. Okay, so by the way, the Yiddish word for helpful, and I want to know what your language's word for helpful is. If you have a slang in the UK for helpful, let me see if I can adjust the I want you guys to be able to see this real quick. Hang on. Let's see. Focus. There we go. What is your language's word? Oh, the Dutch word. Okay, you're gonna help me pronounce that. Wait. Helpful is nützlich. I'm gonna spell it like this because that way it's easier to pronounce. Nützlich. And then Dutch, it's, oh, we got Danish and Dutch. Awesome. Servicial. Is that how I say it, Morgan? Wait. Let me write down these other words here for helpful. Behulpzaam. Wait, I'm going to get the Dutch. Hold on a second, because I know I'm not so good with the pronunciation. Hold on. Dutch. It's behulpzaam. Isn't it interesting? They have the Z. Okay, I'm going to write this in here. Behulpzaam. Ah, there we go. Okay. And here's how you say it in Dutch.
Behulpzaam.
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 Behulpzaam. Does that sound right? Behulpzaam. Oh, it's the same in Afrikaans, almost. Is it very similar, Bateleur? Behulpzaam? Yeah. In Welsh, pronounce it like a the sound. Okay, hold on. I'm going to go back up here. We got this cool AE thing. HJA with an E on it. There we go. Oh, I did it. Behulpzaam. It's very similar. Look at how similar it is in all these languages. Behulpzaam. So in my Discord, in my new Discord on my Patreon, we have something called the All Language channel. And what it is for all of my international friends, because the Discord is English, right? But if you have let's say there's two Dutch people, it's late at night, they don't want to think in English, they can go and chat in the All Language channel, right? Isn't that nice? And so also, I want to be able to do words like this and see what's the word of the day. The word of the day is helpful. Okay, now I want to see here. I'm going to change. Let's see. Okay. English. The English word is helpful. Oh, it changed it. That's funny. Helpful. Let's go to the Spanish. Let's see how.
Servicial.
Servicial. Servicial. Servicial. That's pretty. I like that. Is it the literal behelpful? Helpful in London. Helpful. I love it. I love it, Ravage. You're such a diamond geezer. It's a mess of mainly Dutch, French, Huguenot, German, and English. Welsh? Okay, wait, we got to do this in Welsh now. Oh, I got to switch it. There we go. Ooh, listen to this. What? Did you hear that, Nalindy? That doesn't... Does Welsh sound like a robot? Indefiniol. Indefiniol. Oh my gosh. Let's write that down. Indefiniol. Was I even close? D-D-E-F-N-D-D-I-O-L. Indefiniol. And they have it with a Y-N. Indefiniol. Ah, the DD. Okay, let's see. All right, Backside says Welsh is an imaginary language. Oh no. Finethol. I know, worst robot ever. Exactly. Nephenthol. Ah, I'm so sorry. I'm the worst too. Let's see what other languages got pronounced here. We got Danish, Dutch. Danish, Dutch, and Afrikaans are very similar. Does anybody have any Polish? Let's see if we can do Polish. Let's say Polish. There we go. All right, the word for helpful in Polish.
Pomocny.
Pomocny. Pomocny. Oh, I love the way that sounds. Okay, we've talked about how I'm a language file. Certain languages and certain words, it's like ASMR. Oh, it's very similar to Polish, isn't it? Ruski. So anyway, like some words feel good. They feel good. Pomocny. Pomocny N is Ruski. That's very... What's German? We didn't get German. I know we've got... Where's Frick when we need him? Wait. German. There we go. All right, helpful. The word for helpful. Hilfreich. I think that's right. Oh, Polazini. Oh, let's write that one down too. Polazini. It's very similar to the... Here, let me show you guys. So we've got the Russian and then the Polish right underneath it. It's very similar. This one is German.
Hilfreich.
Hilfreich. Hilfreich. Where's Melinia? Do we have French? Hilfreich. We have to do French. There we go. Ooh, I don't know this one.
Utile.
Utile. There we go. Yay, we got it. All right, if anybody wants to add another one, let me know. I like that I got my Google Translate to help me. Didn't do very much good with the Welsh. Unfortunately, it's a bad robot. It doesn't sound like Welsh at all. I'm so sorry. All right, the next for our bronze is we're going to go with this light bronze. Why do all the languages have real sounding people and Welsh has a literal robot? I know, right? I think Welsh, the way I understand it is that there's actually some kind of forum through Google that you can go on and make suggestions on pronunciations and things like this. You submit this town in Welsh as evidence. Oh, whoa, we've got the Zulu. Okay. Kuyasiza. Kuyasiza. Hi, Dr. Magnus. How are you, Doctor? By the way, if you speak an alternate language to English, let us know what your language is for helpful. Whoa. Morgan, what? I've never even heard of that language. Oh, that's a town. I've heard of that town, and I can't say it. It's all consonants, isn't it? Oh my gosh, wait, there's an O and an E. We're going to write down the Zulu word for helpful. Kuyasiza. Very cool. I love languages so much. That's why Welsh has a robot voice. I don't know if I ever told you guys, but when I was a kid, you know how like when you're a kid, oh, that looks nice. When you're a kid, you think, oh, I know what I want to be when I grow up, right? Before I knew that I wanted to be an artist, I literally wanted to be a social worker, but the kind of social worker that would help immigrants get American citizenship. And I thought it would be really cool to like learn a whole bunch of languages and help families get settled in the United States. That was like what I wanted to do before I knew that I probably can't do that. But isn't that a funny, like, you don't think of that as a profession, right? Like that was what I wanted to do before I thought I was going to be an artist. Be a immigration social worker. That's how big of a what do you call it? A xenophile. I'm a xenophile, and I love other cultures and other languages so much. You speak Danish, Norwegian, German, English, Italian? Oh, we don't have Italian. We don't have Norwegian either. We have Danish. So we have the German, hilfreich. Do you have Italian for helpful? And Norwegian for helpful. You got as far as Spanish. Ah, there we go. Helpsam. It's very similar to this one, behilpsam. It's funny how much it's slightly different than the Danish. Yeah, it is. So, HJELPSOM. I feel like you can tell which languages, this one, well, English, obviously. You can tell when they're all from the same language family. Like these two are obviously in the same language family. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, Double Fruity. Slavic tongues. Yes, this is Polish and Russian. Pomocni and Polezny. I love how they sound. They make me feel good. So funny. All right, back over here. Ooh, I forgot the dark. There we go. All right. So far, so good. Now with this lighter bronze, this is my highlight for my bronze. I'm noticing I don't want it everywhere. Just want it on the highest highlight, right? Just on the top to give the bronze a little pop. So what is everybody's you guys know I don't really do New Year's resolutions because I'm not very good at keeping them. But I do try to have like a word of the year that I kind of see if I can, like one year it was organization, which is kind of funny because I'm not so organized, but it helped. It helps having kind of a guide word. What is your 2021 guide word? Or do you even have one? Do you have one? Do you want to make one up right now? The word that's going to guide you through the year. I think my word is going to be, what should my word be? Self-care. That's my guide word for 2021. I kind of started it in 2020. I started self-care in 2020, and now I'm following through with it in 2021, which is good. Because I actually had a decent 2020. It wasn't as bad as a lot of other people's because I was already kind of sequestered before the pandemic. I kind of had to go back into my what do you call it? My sequesterness. I actually had more socialization because Mike was home than I did before the pandemic. So that's good. But yeah, that's gonna be my word of the year. Oh, there we go. More. That's similar to the Spanish here. Servicial. It's very similar, isn't it? Let's see how we pronounce that one. Servivizievole. Okay, let's see. Let's check and see how Google wants to say that. Italian collaboravito is better. That's for helpful. Let's see. Let's see what the translate says. Italian. Helpful. It's saying the same as the French.
Utile.
Utile. It's almost exactly the same as the French. It's the same spelling. Utile. What's the French again?
Utile.
Utile. So the difference is how you say the U. U in French and U in Italian. Those are definitely from the same language tree, I think. Oh, service. That makes sense. Oh, it is? Well, let's see here. Is it going to give me any? Hold on, let me see if it's going to give me any. Oh, you're right. There it is. Let's do that.
helpful,
Wait.
Utile.
It's still saying utile. There we go.
Servizievole.
Serviziole. Serviziole. Gotta put a little accent over this E right there. So we know. Serviziole. Utile is more tool. Okay, that makes sense. Rumbo wants to sleep after all the goodies you baked. Yes. Let's do this holy symbol right here. And then there's another one on his book. What color shall we make his book? We've got his robes. He's a cleric. Let's do all of the gold that is on his. I'm going to paint his face now. What color is a tiefling supposed to even be? Here's dark umber. I'm going to do this for the wood on his chair. That looks good so far. Paint that. Now it gets lighter at the top where I had that. Yeah. You guys, have you seen the other one that I did of this line? This is from Strata Miniatures. It's called Dungeons and Diversity. These miniatures are really, really, really cool. I'm going to make this backpack back here brown as well. It's got a couple packs that I think I'm going to base coat with this brown. So I want to let you guys know I'm not going to be streaming next week. I am heading to Florida, which is not the best time of the year to do that, but my best friend has terminal brain cancer, and this was her bucket list thing. And so I said, okay, I'm gonna do it, you know, risk versus, you know, you got to weigh the risks versus the, you know, whatever, you know. So we're going to go. It's actually pretty safe right now at Disney because there's not that many people there right now. And they are very, very good about making people mask. And she is immunocompromised already, so they're going to keep people away from us. The Real Bug King works there and is helping us make all this happen. If you guys know Bug King, he's awesome. All right. Ooh. Danish, Norwegian, and Swedish are all Germanic. And the main reason why Danish and Norwegian are so similar is the countries being united in personal union under the Danish crown. I did not know that. That's cool. This had a massive influence on the Norwegian language, so much so that they created a new Norwegian language that would be more independent. That makes sense, Dr. Magnus. Oh, good. I'm so glad, Lindy. I'm so glad that works. Yeah. A cherry trifle batalure? That sounds delicious. You've been trying to sub to the Patreon since the minute she went live. Are there still the early bird tiers left, Nilindy? I think there are. You should be good. I'm going to go with this beautiful turquoise for his robes. And actually, yeah, I'm going to go with the turquoise. No, I do not understand Norwegian. New Norwegian. Ah, you understand regular Norwegian then? I feel like a tiefling. There we go. We're gonna just go in here with this color. I'm gonna make it a lighter in a minute. I think I need to add a wash because it's very, obviously, very bright. Nalindi, are you streaming today? Curious. Yeah, we'll just leave that there, okay? And give him a little elbow. Okay. And I'm going to paint the robes back here. Oh, I just got his horn. Oh, that's the right color. I'm going to paint his robes gray. Gray and turquoise. At least base coat it gray. That works. I'm debating on what color to make his boots. Probably, let's make those gray as well. Just have them be matchy-matchy. Give me 1 second, I'll look at chat. I will. Okay. Let me take a peek at chat. You canceled due to how much Twitch has been borking all day? Oh no! You're going to work on your stats, and that's not going to help. Pip Chervington says, I have a color called Decayed Metal, and it's awesome. I can use it on... Yeah, that's a great color. Also, where's the... I have some Dark Star paints, and they have a nice dark... You know who has a really great dark metal color? Hold on, let me see if I can't find it. Is this it? Nope, that's a soft tone. Army Painter has an amazing color, and I don't see it on my shelf. Darn it. And it's a beautiful, deep, like it's kind of like tin bits, but like really dark. I'm not seeing it on my board here. Mahogany. I just found a purple tone. You know, let's see what happens when I'm going to wash. Take a little bit of this green and a little, this is the transparent. I'm going to take a little bit of blue because I've got my turquoise already, right? A little bit of blue and a little bit of this is the transparent line from Procryl that we are sponsored by. Full disclosure, I'm going to mix here on my palette a little bit of blue, a little bit of green and make this gorgeous, holy cow, that's a really deep, beautiful turquoise, super saturated. I'm going to come in here and I'm going to do a wash. Ooh, that's so pretty. Wash over my turquoise. And that came out amazing. Yeah, that really did. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and do in the shadows of all my metal as well, this turquoise, because then I'm going to come back and do a little dry brush over it. Or whatever, it's not exactly dry brush, but it's going to be like overbrush. That's it. That's the word. That looks good on the top of that gray there. Get there in the little crevices. See, because it's transparent, you can see it, you can see the paint that is underneath it, right? I like that. All right, that's nice and beautiful. Now we're going to let that completely dry. We need to let that dry. In fact, I'm going to probably hit this with a hairdryer because I want it to dry a little faster. Or we can just go back and work on the other stuff. We went to dinner, so the Portuguese word is... Let me see what the Portuguese word is. Hold on. Portuguese.
Prestativo.
Prestativo. Prestativo. We're going to put that one over here by the... I don't know. This is probably closer to Spanish, but not quite. Prestativo. There we go. Did you have a good dinner, Carlos? What did you have? Oh no. I'm glad your Twitch was borking if you lost your channel for a minute. Holy cow. So one of your friends decided they were going to surprise you for Christmas and they sent you some Pro Acryl. Awesome. That's a great present. That's awesome. It wasn't me. Okay, I'm going to take some of this dark golden brown. This is for my wheelchair wood, the wood that's on here. Starting with the dark golden brown, we're gonna highlight. Actually, do I want that? I want to add a little smidge of something to that. How about we add some yellow ochre? That sounds good. Yellow ochre. Ooh, and actually, that needs to be shaken a lot. Okay. That's better. It just came out like just the thinner on top. There we go. Okay. Now we can highlight correctly. Oh yeah, much better. And that yellow with that turquoise looks very pretty. You guys see that okay? I've got a commission in the hopper right now. It's a D&D. I've got a couple Dungeons and Dragons themed commissions coming up. And I'm going to be doing some kind of step-by-step, kind of, not exactly step-by-step, but kind of like process-oriented posts on my social media with it. So guys, keep an eye on that. Those are best usually, oh, that looks good. Those are best usually done on Facebook or maybe Twitter a little bit too. I'm really hoping to amp up the rest of my other social media a lot this year. It won't just be Patreon. I really like posting on Facebook groups and such like that. There we go. All right, that's the start of the wheel. Let's go ahead and give this a little bitty highlight here. Flip it. See, I use the side of my brush to make a nice even thing here. All right, now I want a kind of a desaturated, dusty wood color. Maybe maybe a little ivory mixed with this. This is light umber. It's a little yellowy at the moment, so I want to kind of tone that down. Let's do ivory plus the umber and see what that mixes into. Yeah, that looks good. We can add a tiny touch of this yellow ochre to give that a little bit of a yellow tone. Ah, there we go. Now, the more streaky and stripy this goes, the more like it's gonna look like wood. See? I like it. See, that looks like wood already. Cute. At the sides here. By the way, if you buy any of these models from Strata Miniatures, it goes to, I think 10% of the proceeds go to help Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. I can't remember how I say that. I'll have to look it up in a second here. I will. So these are official zebra minis. Somebody with Ehlers-Danlos has, it's called a zebra. Okay, so those. Okay, now I need to go in here with this really bright color here. See, just that little bit. And now I'm gonna dry brush. I'm gonna take a little bit of this off my brush. And I'm just gonna hit. There we go, the top. See that a little bit? And what I could do, this is just the ivory, right? I'll come back. Oh, that looks good. I like that. This turquoise is all dry now. So I can go back with my regular paint here, and now I can highlight. Just like that. Carlos says, oh, not prestativo. Oh, I got it wrong. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Let's see. Hold on. Let me type that in. Prestata with the accent. VEL.
Prestável.
Prestável. And that does mean helpful. Sir, yeah. There, I got it right. Question, do I have a link? Yes, I do. There it is. Rumble just got it up there for us. Thankfully. Okay, now I need some kind, I'm going to use a shade. I don't want to use Agrex or shade. I want Seraphim Sepia if I can find it. Let's see, do I have a sepia kind of? Ooh. You know what I'll try? I'll use this as the old school flesh wash, some kind of ink, and I'm going to add a little tiny bit of yellow to it to make it more of a, we'll add a drop of this, and that'll make it more sepia looking. Wait, is that the seraphim? Oh, I found it. I don't have to use it. Well, I can show you how to make it anyway. If you don't have any seraphim sepia, you can just take a little transparent yellow. It's a little orangey. We could do that because it'll contrast nice, I think. Yeah, I think it works. It does contrast. Now, if I wanted a little bit more sepia looking, I'll probably just use the seraphim sepia though. We're gonna let that dry. Look at how kind of cool that looks together though. All right. I think because of orange and the turquoise, that's why it looks okay. I'm gonna take a little bit of this ivory here on the top of the wheels. Yeah, so far so good. Here, I'm gonna put sepia on all of my bronze and see what happens. Ooh, yes. It does look good. So we put the sepia on the bronze. And then we'll go back and highlight it all. I really love GW washes. They really do make metallics look, oh yeah, look at that. That's pretty. Okay. Let's go back and finish painting our awesome turquoise. I'm just making sure. Is the Patreon live? Yes, Dr. Pandateca. It is live. There it is. You can see it in chat. Patreon.com/Shoshie's Minis. So you are all set. If you want to join and be part of the amazing creation of my own line of Shoshie's Magnificent Miniatures. I'm going to add a little bit of ivory to this. Because look at what happens when I give it a little touch. Oh, that's nice. Just to desaturate that a little bit, I'm going to give him, mix a little bit of this with this. Oh, where's my gray? There we go. On top of his boots, I'm going to go ahead and highlight with this gray, because that way the turquoise becomes the shadow. I like it. So nobody else mentioned what their word of the year is going to be, or if they have any New Year's resolutions or anything, or any painting goals. Does anybody have painting goals? I didn't see anybody say anything. I'll give a little bit of this on top of the, oh yeah, there we go. Notice how small I'm making these highlights. They're very small. Back to my gold or my bronze. Now we can come back in here. See how bronzy that looks up against that wash? Beneficent. Reminds me to help others. Oh yeah, benefit. That's awesome, Morgan. Night, Belle. You have a good night. Get the board done that I've been planning since Necromunda Dark Uprising box came out of a couple years ago. I've been one of 12 tiles. Oh, what kind of, do you think you could get one every month done, Pip? That would be a whole year of tiles, or at least 11 months of it. Dr. Pentech, or Dr. Magnus says I'd like to quit smoking, finally get my Necromunda Dark Uprising set painted. And that's a big box. That is a big box. You don't know? Let's just focus on one board at a time, Pip. Just do, and focus on having fun, because if it's a chore, it's not going to get done. Right? And I kind of have this feeling that it's a little chore. It's a little bit of a chore. Is that right? All right, I'm painting these little rivets. Kind of want to make them stand out. When I'm setting goals, sometimes I do this thing I call stack the logs. You just work on one part of it at a time. What's one thing I can do to move closer to my goal? Like for me with these models, one of the things that is helping me get closer to my goal is I contacted, my sculptors, and now we have sculptors are going to be doing the sculpting in January, right? So what's one thing I can do between now and January? I can work on my website, which is the next step, is I'm going to get a website ready so that when we get everything sculpted and then we have everything cast, we're all set. That'll be exciting. By the way, do you notice how the shiny contrasts with the matte? And that's why it looks so good, is because that matte finish is so matte. See, it looks really good next to that shininess. Let's go ahead and put some rivets on here. Now, I'm kind of thinking I need to go back and do these rivets. Let's do a black dot on the rivet first so we can make that stand out even more. Let's see, I want to show you the difference when there's a black dot on it as opposed to if it's just without it. This is like an old Warhammer technique, is to put the dots on the rivets first. So these are without. Can you see the rivets? They're there, but they're not as they don't pop as much. Let's see what happens when we put the black dot on top first. And then the next dot will be a little smaller. Let's do a little bit of under black lining here. Black lining to make this star pop out a little bit. What is happening? Oh, we've got ice. We had an ice storm of some kind, and ice is falling. There, look at the difference. It's not a big difference yet. Hold on. All right, now I'm going to put the little rivets on. Oh yeah, that's so nice. Look at how that looks more realistic. See? And I make sure that I don't completely cover up that black. I just have that little ring show around the edge of the rivet. Now I want to look at the difference between this and that. Isn't that different? Let's do a tiny bit more dark lining underneath this. See? Look at how it pops. It looks more natural. And then I can come back in with my wood color here and do So you're going to make these pop now. Again, I want to leave some of the other color on the bottom there. Let's put a little bit more ivory on the edges. It's looking good. Looking like wood. I like it. I need that to be even lighter on the top of that. See how my brush is kind of like splayed a little bit? It helps me make that wood grain effect. I like it. Let's do the ivory on the wheels. Let's go ahead and spread the brush bristles, and then, oh wow, I really like that. That looks very wood grainy. Okay, a little bit more ivory on the side here. That I love. Okay, I'm gonna add a little ivory to my gray so I can get a little bit of a highlight for my boots. And he's got a little trim here. All right, remember we talked about doing that little dry brush with some metallic. Hold on. You have 40 tiles that need painting too? Yeah. Echoes of Death. 11 minutes, 11 minis to go, 12 months. Yes. Mine would be DIY. You need to get motivated and get the house up to scratch. That makes sense. Ari Backside says, I need to finish my Necrons, my Sister's Battle, they're non-metallic metal. Finish Mouse Master. Build up my scenery. That's lovely models, terrible game rules. So another thing I have is I have a, you guys see, you can't see. Hold on, let me turn this. You see that right there, Blood of the Phoenix. I still haven't finished my my Eldar. I would like to learn to play Warhammer, so I can at least say I've tried it. And so I need to get those painted. They're about half done, kind of, or close to it. I've got almost all the Banshees done. I got all the Banshees done. I need to get the other ships done. All the ships, I have one ship. And all of the Dark Eldar need to be done. Don't lol Eldar me. They're really fun to paint. Funny, Morgan, you're taking the piss about Eldar. OP? They're OP? Good. I bought them because they are a challenge to paint. And that's why I wanted to paint them. Can we have an F in chat for Eldar? What is F? Fail? Is that fail? Why do elves have pointy ears? I don't know. Why do elves have pointy ears? By the way, I'm going to use a little bit of this gray blue. There has to be some point to... Ah, that's awesome. I thought it's so funny. There has to be a point to elves. That's great. All right, back over here. We're gonna highlight up those. blend it a little bit. Blend it, blend it. What about, we need an orc joke now. You have to have an orc joke. All right, you guys see how there's this light? I really think this needs to get darker. So I'm going to add a little bit of my blue and green again into the mix here. I'm going to add a little black to it. So we get a nice dark, dark turquoise color. Ooh, that's pretty. That's so pretty. Oh, I love it. Get that contrast. Okay, let's go back to that metal I was looking for. Your sister's got an update. Oh, that's true. The squads are coming. Space Dwarves! This is dark metallic silver. I like Eldar. I wish they'd update the range. Yes. Have you guys seen my old Eldar? Look at this. I love him. Look at how old he is. I did some little freehand on his space cloak. Do I have any other ones over here? Maybe not. Oh, here's another one. There he is. I don't know if I have enough of these to make a squad or anything. To be honest, I just want the old world traditional dwarves back. Yeah? Aren't the fact that they are orcs a joke enough? He is old. Yes, I think he's as old as you are. I think these are from the 90s. All right, backside. I'm implying that you're from the 90s. I know. Just a bab. Okay, I'm taking this black. I'm pushing my shadows a little bit here because the sculpt is a little soft in that spot. Show again? Okay, I'm going to show them again. You're from 75. You've been playing since Rogue Trader. How old are these, Morgan? Late 80s? No, the standing one is 2000s and the crouching one is 90s. Maybe late 80s. They're from the same time. I'm positive they're from the same time. They're both metal. I think they're both from the 90s. I think they redid this. Hi, Flick. You have the same Rangers? Yep, last model Rangers. Yeah, these are metal. I have, hold on. Now I'm going to drag out my Eldar. You guys got to see my little collection of randoms. Hold on. Let me see if I can get this out. Here we go. I've got this guy. Look at that. I love these guys. They have their space elf. Look at this one. That one is a captain and it says 87. Is that right? Let me look at it without my glasses. 1987. Do you have that one, Flick? Have to be in 90s. That one's 87. And this one, you guys recognize him? He's famous. That's the, Oh my God. Hold on, I can't see what his... It doesn't say... I covered up his name. I don't remember his name. He's the captain or whatever they call them. Starts with an F. Flameon, not Flameon, but like Fuegar. Fuegar? Exarch. Fuegan. Fuegan. That's it. And what else do I have? Here's this one. That one's old. I think this one's from the 80s. This is a death jester. Look at his face. Look at that. It's awesome. I think it's a death jester, right? Maybe? Are these worth any money? Should I sell them? I have a whole bunch of little parts and pieces in here. Look at that, is a War Machine wolf head, and that one is too. I think they're from the same kit, maybe. Yeah, I think so. That's War Machine. Oh, here's a... That's from Reaper. That's a War Machine, one of those boar tusk guys. I have so much bits. Here's I've got some Reaper mouselings. I've got a bunch of little Reaper figures. Oh, that one's a nice one. She's cute. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Hold on a second. Rubbish. You'll never guess what I just freaking found. Rubbish. You recognize this? He wanted these. I was going to sell him these, and I lost them. And here they are. Anyway, Rubbish, if you want to buy some characters from Reaper from the seasons, let me know. Yes, I am. Do you want me to set these aside for you, Rubbish? He's like, yes. Okay, I will. I'm going to put them right here where you can always see them. And we'll send those to you. You'll still buy them. Okay. I've got some mouselings, cute little mouselings as well. I might just send you the whole lot here. I just have a whole bits box. Oh, look. You guys remember when I painted this? Remember that? So much bits. There's Fuegar's weapon. These, okay, so these are so cute. They're chibi. This is a chibi platypus. Chibi otter. I've got 2 otters in here. Anyway, these are not, you can't get these anymore. They're sculpted by Jason Weeby, and they're from the League of Cake. I think C-A-E-K. And you can't get them anymore, and they're so cute. I've got a couple otters. Otter Ranger, Platypus Wizard, and I think somewhere I have an Echidna Barbarian. And a where Echidna. Isn't that funny? I should do something with some of these. Just bits I had. At least I found Rubbish's figures that have been hanging around. How much for them, Bolos? Which for what? For the Eldar? For these? Or for the others? For the box of bits? Oh, you want the cheese? You want the chibi audit? All right, contact me, Bolos. I'll sell them to you. The Echidna's really cute too. Aussie chibi. Echidnas are they Australian? I think they are. Yeah, no, or they're New Zealand. What? It's not an echidna. It's a hedgehog. It's a hedgehog. Fuegan Raw. I love it. Every single GW fan has a Bitsbox problem. This went from a paint stream to a sales stream fast. Oh, they're Aussie echidna. So it wasn't an echidna though, it was a hedgehog if I remember right. All right, what color do we make his face? Let's go with this brown. Let's lighten him up. Little bitty. Give him some tan skin here. For my little tiefling mage. Aw, Monument Slow Fuse, thank you so much for the raid. You are awesome. Let's give Monument Slow Fuse a little shout out. Hold on here, I'm gonna do that. Boo boo. Hold on. Turn my keyboard around. Underscore. There we go. How are you guys? We are talking about my new Patreon that I just launched. Both just got told off by my modeling mate that my Greeblies box is labeled and organized. They say that a Greeblies box is meant to be surprise, where you don't know what you get. I love that you call it Greeblies. Happy birthday or Happy New Year. Happy birthday too. Happy birthday to the year. Right? To the year. Oh, you know what's funny is the Jewish New Year was back in September, and I saw a meme somebody put, and they said the New Year is so last September. And I think February is when the Chinese New Year is, or January, I can't remember. Yeah, how long did it take them? It took me another couple hours, but it's verified now. And there's the Patreon link. If you want to help me, we're going to be making my own line of models, and they're going to be awesome. So I want to explain that the Patreon is support. It's not going to be physical benefits. You're not going to have any models as a benefit or any STL files as a benefit. It's a support the artist Patreon. But the cool thing about it is that we're creating a mini community with it, and everybody involved in the Patreon is going to be able to weigh in and help me decide what size we're going to get, which is the next, model we're going to make, that kind of thing. And I'm switching a lot of things from Twitch over to the Patreon. We're going to be streaming through the Patreon. We're going to be doing Discord hangouts on a weekly basis. Maybe daily. I don't want to promise that yet because that's a lot to promise. But I want to be available on the Discord a lot. Hi, Ailey. How's it going? How's everybody? We're currently painting these awesome Dungeons and Diversity minis from Strata. And if you do happen to go over to their website and get a mini, a percentage of it goes to Ehlers-Danlos, I think it's Downlow syndrome research, which is pretty awesome. So right now we're in the process. I'm going to go back and repaint these little rivets because they don't have the pop that the other side does because we didn't do the black on top. So just a quick little recap. I'm not going to be streaming with Twitch because I have come to the conclusion that as a business decision, Twitch is not really working out for me. And you guys know that this is my whole livelihood, right? I'm a professional painter and I don't have the energy to be a professional streamer. And I feel like unless you're going to stream every day and, you know, you really, really, really get a lot out of it, for me, Twitch does not do what I needed to, does not do what it needed to do. And I can't stream full time. It's especially because I'm getting older. My eyes aren't as good as they used to be. And so I paint much higher quality when I'm not streaming. So I gotta do what's best for my business. And I want to be able to do a lot more commission painting, which means that I'm going to be scaling back on streaming, and I'm going to be streaming through my Patreon. And in order to replace my Twitch income, that's what the models are going to be. The Patreon income helps me do the models sooner. So it's a huge help for everybody who's backing my Patreon, because I'll be able to put those models out, you know, a lot faster than if I were just doing my commission money to pay for all of my models, because that's what I was originally planning on doing, is just paying for all the models and the production out of my commission money. So any support from my Patreon is going to really boost everything. And if you want to come and support me, I welcome it. And if you just want to follow and wait until the model comes out and just buy the model and that's it, that would be amazing as well. Yes, you'll get geckos on Patreon and Discord, yes. And emotes are also still on the Patreon. All the emotes have been switched over. All of the gecko, so you guys want to see a little quick tour of my Discord? I don't know if I can share the Discord or not. Let me see if it will let me. I think I can do it on this. Hold on one second. I'm gonna share what's in the Discord right now. Let's see, can I open Discord? There we go. Oh, okay. Trying to remember where I did my, oh, I can send myself a text. There we go. All right, hold on a second. Okay, hold on a second. I'm gonna log into Discord and then I'm gonna show you what it all is going on it. Remind me that using my points up before they go. Good idea. You had 37,000 to... I don't know what you're going to do with all those points. Oh my gosh. Okay. So let's go ahead and take a little peek. Let's see if I can make this a little smaller to hide. There we go. Okay. Hold on one second. I'm just going to organize something real quick here. There we go. Oh, I accidentally put Flick's Discord in a different folder. No, I don't want that. I'm still in Flick's Discord. All right, let's just move this around. All right, I'm going to show you guys what my Discord looks like here. I'm going to do whip trip. Paste, there we go. See if it'll show you. That's the wrong Discord. There we go. All right, I've got it. Now let me just quickly make sure OBS is checking, which, hold on. Properties. There we go. Think. There, now you can see the Discord, right? And if you see, we've got a Pet's Place. Let me show you over here. We got Pet's Place, and in it, we've got kitties and doggies and a mantis, and there's Biscuit, and more doggies, and a bird. Yay. And then we've got our all language channel. We don't have anything in there yet. We're gonna have food pictures. I got a tea started. And we've got our general chat where people can talk to me in chat. And then we've got painting in a marketplace. Can you see that? And we've got voice chat, hangouts and everything. So on and so on, it rules. And I plan to be in there a lot. Is it whip trip day? No, Bullets, it was Wednesday. We had a whip trip on Wednesday. But again, if you join the Discord, which is through the Patreon, you'll automatically be able to do whip trip anytime, and I will give feedback on things all the time. Wait, I have to go back and read chat because Lamunis just started using his points to highlight every word. This is going to take a long time. He spent 170 of his points on each word. Oh my God, you have 218K. Woohoo! And I believe we've got the other triptych emotes in my Discord as well, because I think we moved all of them into there. You will join. Thank you. Remember, if you're subscribing to Twitch, switch over to the Patreon, because not only will we be doing everything over there, but we'll be streaming over there. We'll be doing the Discord hangouts over there. I'll be able to do all kinds of different things that I can't do on Twitch, and I'll be able to talk to you. Yep, we'll listen to a new metal song. Hang on 1 second. Let me switch to metal. Is this one metal? It doesn't sound like it. Hold on. Nope, that one's definitely not. Here, this is a metal song. I know what this one is. There we go. Have you heard this song yet, Flick? We got a whole bunch of new metal songs. Shoshie, will we be back on? Yes, I will be back to do guest streams. I will be back every now and then to do special promo streams and special tutorial streams. You know, when I really feel the vibe, I will be coming back to Switch every now and then, and I will advertise it well in advance, so you'll have a lot of chances to know about it before I do it. I probably won't sneaky stream. Probably won't. Yeah. Pip Chirpington, I hired a producer to make all my music for me. I've got a couple different producers, but this one is from Will Sid Smith, and I found him via a friend. He's on Instagram and he's on Twitter, Will Sid Smith. And you can hire him to do music for your streams if you want to hire him. He's fantastic. And I got 6 songs for $300. I gave him $400 because I tipped him $100. But so he's really, really good. Yeah, it's my personal music. You can hire him to make your own music though. He's excellent. Awesome, Flick. I would love to guest in anyone else's streams. And that's the thing, is I'll have time to do that in the future. I'm going to have so much more time to chat and to maybe even hang out in streams. Just hang out and I didn't have time before. When is this is the last stream, I think, Bolos. I'm planning on taking January for sure. The only place I'll be streaming in is in my Patreon for January. I've got lots of projects in the works for January. So even if I didn't have my Patreon and I didn't have everything else in the works, I probably wouldn't be streaming too much in January. Yeah, yeah, he's gonna be coming back. He moved house. He moved cross country, and so he's in a whole different part of England. And now he's unpacking his house, and he'll be streaming again soon. So you guys all need to follow Flickster. Hold on one second, because I don't know who's been here since Flick started streaming. We gotta give him a shout out. Give me a second. Oops. Uh-oh, what'd I do? I did it wrong. Let me try that again. Flickster, actions, shout out. There we go. Gentastic Monument and Gentastic tag stream. That would be fun. Work, COVID, moving house, taking a break, sabbatical. Yes. It was a 2020 sabbatical, wasn't it? And it was good. Can I still mock for... No, you can start mocking me for lack of streams, because I'll be the one not streaming on Twitch anymore. No mocking Flick in my stream. That's my friend. Besides, he's going to be like a streaming beast very soon once he gets set up. Okay, let's go back to painting. We've got our tiefling. I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to add a little bit of this peach to this brown, because you know what? Part of the thing about skin is you need a little red in it to make it look alive. Ooh, that's a little too light, or too light. That's better. Get those eyebrows and that ear. There we go. Very cute tiefling. He's so cute. Let's get some more of this light brown. So we got the light, right? Now we're going to glaze it back with this color. So we got our mid-tone. I don't even know what color is a tiefling. They're like a demon, right? Don't even know. We'll just make him brown. And then I'm gonna take this ivory to go on his horns. And I'm just gonna start painting in striations, because he's so small, you really wouldn't see that too well. See that? What color tiefling hair should he have? There we go. I think that would be really fun to come back and do a little promo stream with Flick. I still have my Flick Sexy Cat Man. Does anybody remember that? That's from back in the day. I'm going to make his hair black. Yeah, that looks cute. I like that black. Got a little tuft here, and then he's got here too. And then I can add a little bit. Oops. Back here and do the striations on the back. Nice. Okay, and then again with this peachy color to get the pate of his head. Oh, you know what? I'm going to give him black eyebrows. I completely forgot. Give me 1 second. I'm going to look at chat. Promise. Okay, and then his little eyeballs back here. And then we need little glass. There we go. That's so cool. A little ivory to go around that. Perfect. And on his beard, we're just going to give a little highlights of gray. And a little ivory on the very, very end. Same thing over here. We're gonna see how I tap to make that. Now, I need the transparent black because I'm gonna glaze that over the ivory that I just put down. And I don't want the regular black because it'll just be opaque. Lecture says, haha, you know I've been saying hello on Twitch. Like 5 people, streamers have said they have that many. Legit. Thought most were burnt in racial sacrifice. Frump. Whoa. You're in so much trouble. Yeah, we should all start painting them, right? Okay, what happens when I put... Oh, that perfect. Okay, so the transparent works real nice over that. There we go. Let's give him a little bit of... There we go. All right. Tiefling. I feel like he needs a little red somewhere. He needs... Let's take a little bit of this burnt red and mix his skin tone with it. Just give him a little color on his cheeks. Tiny color. Maybe. Sometimes. Oh yeah, that's better. Okay, and we'll do the knuckles too. And the lip, the bottom lip. Cute, I like that. It's like a little bit of lipstick now. I'm gonna go back and touch that up because it's a little bit heavy. There. Just glaze that down a smidge. Good, I like that. Now on his eyebrows, because now he looks a little pale. Ice is falling down on my house. We had an ice storm. There. All right, I'm liking that. Oi, oi, oi. Now we need that metallic metal. I'm starting to lose my steam. Holtz Transistor. This is a cleric from Dungeons and Diversity. And it is a from Strata Miniatures. If you go to strataminiatures.com, you'll see them right on the top of their line. All right, I lost my silver somewhere. Here it is. I'm gonna shake that. Can't believe you've taken this tank from prime to detail. Oh, very cool. That's great, Pip. All right, a little bit of silver here. This is the dark silver, and we're just gonna dry brush over this right here. At least over the chainmail there. So I want to have some of that. Yep, there we go. Where else can I put this? I can put this on his mace. Perfect. And on his bracers. Looking very clericy. And on his belt buckle here too. Let's do the edge of his cleric robes. Maybe. I think I might have to come back with a lighter silver because that doesn't seem to be showing up the best. Okay, now again, overbrush over the hearts there. There we go. Starting to look like a cleric. I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit on his boots. It's a little demi. You know what? I kind of like the boots to be metal. We'll just paint the whole boots metal. Sometimes I just take a different direction. The other model that I did that was mostly non-metallic metal. But this one I want to do the true metallic metal because I think it looks a little better. All right, he's getting there. We're going to take this brown here. Yip, yip, yip. Now with this lantern, because we've got all these blues and these cold colors, I think I want that lantern to be sort of warm. How will we do that? Let's finish the detailing on his cloak. We've got this ivory again, so we can come in here and paint the highlight. I need to look at chat. Walter's Workshop, hello. It is going well. Thank you. It was not a Black Legion tank. Oh, that's good. Hey, Shadowland. We're in the process of finishing this model. It will probably be the last model that I'm painting on Twitch for a while. We have changed over. We're going to be doing a new chapter in Shoshie's Magnificent Minis. We'll be creating miniatures of our own. Shoshie's Magnificent Miniatures, and I'm going to be having a Patreon. Lots is changing. A lot is changing. So pay attention to my social media so you can get all the updates and find out all the details. We're gonna you guys want to see the model one more time? I know I've shown him a couple times, but I know there's some people maybe haven't seen him yet. I will show you. See, now I can just go straight into Patreon and pull up. This is the first model that we're going to be producing. His name is Angel, and the story behind him is that he's contemplating, he's wishing he had a soul like a human, right? And this is the other concept art. So first step was creating the concept art, and the next step will be getting him sculpted. I already have some sculptors that I'm working with, and they're going to be sculpting him in January. Oh, whoa. Totally off topic, but I was browsing my local hobby shop and I saw that Vallejo had a paint set where you could get the Hellboy mini you painted. I saw that too, and all the paint you needed in the guide. Yes, get it, because Angel is awesome. He's awesome. Spook Skeletons, thank you. What scale? So I'm letting the patrons vote. So all the patrons, like I said, it's a support model, so you mostly just get to support me in doing this. However, it's a community model as well. So the benefits of supporting me in helping me getting these models made are also that you get to help me. So I'm going to have patrons vote. Patrons are going to help me decide what scale to put out, things like that. So that's one of the first polls in tier 2 and tier 3 is we have 54 mil, 75 mil, and a bust. And so far it's tied. So if you join the Patreon and you vote, if you're in tier 2 or tier 3, get a vote. You can break the tie. We'll see what happens because it's like tied right now. A lot of people are saying they want 75 mil, but just as many are saying 54. Will Angel paint the angel? I don't know. I could talk to him about doing a collab. We've talked about it before. That would be really cool. I will talk to him. It's a good idea. We're friends. I'm friends with Angel, so I like that idea a lot. He's definitely an influencer. I'm gonna message him. Angel, paint my Angel. That would be neat. Good idea, Nagash, Lord of all rather than Lord of Fall. Man, that's super cool. I'm excited for you to get into making minis. You'll be excited to be. So the other thing is that once the minis are created, there will be access to tutorials on how to paint those minis in the Patreon as well. That I haven't added to the tiers because I don't yet know. We have to make the models first, right? I don't want to add them to the tiers until that models are made. But once the models are made, all kinds of things are possible. Aw, Spook, thanks for following. Thank you so much. If you don't have the money right now to back the Patreon, I recommend at least following it. It's patreon.com/ShoshiesMinis. Follow it so at least you know what's going on. Yep. Let's see. Here, hold on a second. I'll tell you the name. Here's the link to it. Is it going to do that? Whoops, I spelled it wrong here. Hold on one second. Notice. Yeah, we got it. All right, backside. You typed it just as fast as me. There we go. There it is. All right, that's the link. Patreon.com/ShoshiesMinis, just like Twitch.com/ShoshiesMinis. Should be easy. So you can follow it, and also follow my others. You guys see these little icons up here? Except for the LinkedIn one. I don't know why my graphic designer put a LinkedIn. The only one I don't have is LinkedIn. But you can follow me at Shoshie's Minis at all of these: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, and obviously here. But you can follow me on all of these social medias, and I will be giving updates and stuff. Twitch.tv. Oh, you're right, Flick. Funny. Oh, I'm gonna paint this book reddish, I think. Yeah, I like that. That looks awesome. So much has happened in the last 4 or 5 years, right? Lots and lots has happened. I've been streaming for 4 years. Is that right? I think that's right. And it's time now to open up a new chapter in the Shoshie's Minis book and move on to things that are completely different. Just like I did when I first started Twitch. I started something brand new. And now a lot of new people are on Twitch, and Twitch is a whole different landscape than it was when I started. So it's the perfect time to try new things. One of the things that happened with the first adventure that happened with my Patreon is I obviously launched it on December 30th, and a bunch of people joined, and I didn't realize this at the time, but somebody alerted me to the fact that Patreon was going to bill everybody again on the 1st, and so luckily I had the time to pause January billing. Now, anybody joining now will be billed for January, but anybody who joined in December won't, because they're already paid. Right? I didn't want people to be double billed back to back. That would have been a dope. And so thankfully that did not happen. Thank goodness. Yeah. I am just adding a little ivory to the pages of the book here. There we go. Looks good. See how that ruddy brown looks so nice. And I'm going to use some of this dark color here. This is my bronze, dark bronze. This is the part where I have to be careful and not go over the lines. Got to be very touchy. See the difference? Oh, I found I missed a spot up here. All right. Back to the bronze again on this back. Little rivets. There we go. But I also want to remind all my subscribers to don't forget to delete your subscription to my Twitch channel. I mean, you can keep it going on if you want to just keep supporting me through Twitch, but I recommend that you cancel and you join the Patreon instead, because that's where all the action's going to be happening. And it's going to be a lot of fun. All right, that looks good so far. Now, I'm going to take a little bit of this red and add it to my burnt red. So we get a little brightness. Check channel. Good night, Ravage. Oh, migraine kicking in. Yeah, go take something real quick. Take something and go lay down in the dark. That is no fun. I should probably I'll probably send out a email to all my subscribers letting them know about what's happening. That's probably a good idea. That's the nice thing about Twitch is you can email subscribers. It's very handy. All right, I messed that up. I put in too much red on that. There we go. Nice. That looks good. We're getting close to being done. Let me show you what happens when I go with the silver now. Let me find my silver. Here it is. Bright, oh, that's bright neutral gray, that's gray. Play a Japanese metal, of course. We will absolutely play some Japanese metal. Let me find a track. Here we go. Nope, this one is metal. There we go. We lose exclamation point schmutz. That's true. That is true. That's probably the one thing that you lose. Now, here's the thing. You can stay subscribed if you really want those emotes. You still get schmutz. Schmutz is in the tier 3, isn't it? Do you want me to move schmutz into tier 1 so it's not, at least not as expensive? Let me look at my emotes here. So Mad Love, schmutz, what could we get rid of? We could get rid of hypes and raids and put schmutz in tier 1. We could put schmutz in tier 1. We could get rid of thumbs up. Do you guys use thumbs up? I'm looking at my tier 1. We could get rid of star or the spiral. Nobody uses the spiral. We'll put schmutz instead of the spiral. Thumbs up is great. Okay, you like thumbs up. This is funny. I never thought I'd have to think about what, yeah. So if you were to get rid of, yes, there's a star. Now Double Fruity's using star. If we get rid of any emotes, what are the emotes that you would want to get rid of in order to replace a tier 1? What tier 1 emotes should we get rid of so we can put some cool ones in there? Because if you want to stay subscribed just for the emotes, you can. I will still have them. Yeah, spiral. I think spiral and star. I mean the spiral, yeah, exactly. The spiral logo won't be useful outside of this channel. Exactly, we should get rid of spiral and put schmutz because I think people like schmutz. Oh, Rumble. I like the spiral with the, I like the spiral with the reindeer nose. You use the star all the time? Okay, star's gonna stay. What else would not be useful outside the channel? The geckos? I know you guys like the geckos too. But we have all those new cute geckos we can move in. We could swap out the old geckos. That I think we should definitely do. So let me show. Cat hair? Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, we won't use cat hair. Clouds and rainbows. Okay, I'm writing these down. Clouds and rainbows. And then the cat hair. Yeah, we have the other hype we could put in. The gecko hype. I think the gecko hype is cuter, don't you? See. Mauser, yeah, that's true. We can keep the Mad Love. Never get rid of Elo. No, we'll never get rid of Elo. Okay, Double Fruity has a list that I think we're gonna swap. I think that's a good list. Yeah, so Clouds and Rainbows, cat hair, us. You like star though. You wanna keep star? We'll get the old geckos. We'll get rid of the old geckos. And we'll swap in the new ones. Because we've got all those new ones that Rumble posted. These are all the ones that are in tier 3 currently. This one, this one, this one. This one. Those are the new geckos. Troll could go? Yeah. Troll. You never got when I was trolling you when I used it. You always have the cat. That's true. I have to think about. because troll will be available. All those emotes are going to be available in my Discord because we still have them in the Discord. Hang out in the weekly Discord chats on your Patreon. Are they text chats or camera chats? They could be both. So it's a voice chat is what it is. So I'll be in a voice chat and then you can talk to me while I'm in the voice. Weekly voice chats. So, and sometimes things can be on camera if somebody wants to show something on camera. But mostly I'll be off camera. But then I'll post pictures when I want to show you guys something in the other thing. Mistress Nivea, how are you? This is our last stream we're starting a Patreon, and we started a Patreon already at Shoshie's Minis. Do you know what time they'll be at? I'm thinking weekends, but I'm thinking all different times. The voice chats are going to be probably during the day, like this time of the day. The Patreon live streams will be on the weekends, so you'll be able to catch them because everybody will be home on the weekends, and my American fans will be home on the weekends as well. Last Twitch stream, Nivea. This is going to be my last Twitch stream. I'm going to be doing Patreon streams because I'm starting my own line of minis, which is very exciting. Sexy, hot male minis, and only the first 12 minis are going to be smexy. The next 12, who knows? They might be female, they might be more monsters, we don't know yet. Sorry for all the questions, not worth it for me if they are at 2 a.m. I understand. Yeah. Bullos, what time is it now for you? Because pretty much my normal street times are probably when I'm going to be hanging out the most. Happy for you, but sad to see you go. Yeah, I'll be on my Discord. It's 10 a.m. now. So it'll be the same times as my normal streams, and then on the weekends, I'm going to do my live streams. 15 past midnight. Oh, yeah. You're in Europe, aren't you, Pip? So I'm thinking anytime from 6 p.m. UK time to now, and sometimes in the evenings for my American streamers you're in Denmark, yeah. And for my evenings, I will sometimes be in the Discord hanging out with Australians. I think that'll be awesome. You have no concept of time anymore. Yes. Bullos. You're worth waking up for early. Well, and I plan to do some late night streams they'll be not late night for you, but they'll be daytime and afternoon for you. But I used to hang out on Discord all the time, and I would hang out with Australians quite a bit. So everything is just going to be a little different, and I'm going to post on my social media when my hangout times are. So if people want to join, they'll know when they are and they can figure out what tier to join. I recommend getting the early bird $10 tier. Is it? Yeah, the early bird $10 tier will get you, all tiers get you on the Discord. All tiers get you on the Discord. There's going to be hangouts for the next tier, the second tier, and third and fourth. Oh, okay, it's late and I'm needing some food. Shoshie Monster needs food. Real question, are we getting Discord Shoshie or Twitch Shoshie? I'm not sure what you mean, but you're probably getting Discord, Shoshie. Can't toss money anywhere. I know, mistress. This was a business decision on my part to leave Twitch, though. It's going to help me do a lot more commissions, so you'll get to see a lot more stuff being posted on my social media sites. Discord you and Twitch you are completely different sides. That's true. That's true. I think you're going to get Discord, Shoshie, then. Which, I don't know. Maybe you'll like that more. I think my friends who do know me from Discord like my Discord side a little better. Twitch Shoshie is more business-esque. Discord you is 100% relaxed and more quick to joke. Yes. And I'm a sassy, snarky person on Discord, aren't I? I take the piss. There we go. Shoshie sassy, exactly. Well, what's also kind of cool is the Discord. I'm hoping that it's going to be such a fun community, and you know, another thing I can do is we can do some like movie screenings on Discord. You know, there's so many more things that I can do on Discord as a community. Thank you for all the streams. They've been really fun and great places to hang out and learn lots about painting and food and all the words and all of that. You'll still be able to do all of that on my Patreon. Bake with Shoshie. Yeah. We'll put some recipes up on the Discord. Yeah. All right, guys, I love you so much. Thank you so much for, you know, doing all the things with me. Somebody mentioned that I should put up replay videos of old stuff that I used to do on Twitch just so that you can come and watch. And I think I might actually take people up on that. I like that idea. I remember this gal coming into my stream, hyped for Twitch, and talking about her new channel. Gonna miss you. You guys you're not gonna miss me much. I'm gonna be around. I'll be around. All right, let's find somebody to raid onto. This is gonna be a big thing, big adventure we're going on. Let's see who is on. See who is on Twitch. Let's see if anybody didn't cancel. Hopefully nobody's having problems. There we go. I am going to raid Obaka. He's doing music. He's my favorite German DJ, and I love him. And you guys will let him know that I'm not streaming, okay? So he can find out about it. All right, guys, join that raid. He's the most awesome DJ, and he's also a fun gamer, and he's been building all kinds of stuff. He's been doing all kinds of stuff. He's just somebody you gotta know. All right, guys, you have a good one, and I'll see you on the flip side.